Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Know that Syria is under the control of Al-Qaeda-linked and newly rebranded, to suit Western tastes, Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, or HTS for short. International actors will seek to benefit from the fall of Bashar al-Assad in every way imaginable. One of such ways that we will cover in this video will likely become the exploration and transport of energy resources. Pipeline politics in Syria has been one of the economic factors that drove the conflict, with the United States, Turkey, Qatar, Iran, and Europe being the main players. Transportation of energy resources is as important as energy assets themselves, since countries that allow the construction of energy transport facilities benefit from transit fees and other energy-generated revenues. The competition for natural resources and monopolizing access to them at any cost, including the lives of the Syrians, is one of the main goals here. Who controls the government controls the state's resources and, by extension, the wealth derived from them. Now that Syria is in the hands of not rebels, let's be honest, but known terrorists supported by powerful actors, one of the first orders of business is likely going to be the construction of Qatar-Turkiye natural gas pipeline through the Syrian territory. Oil and natural gas pipelines bring large amounts of wealth to states which control them. Qatar, an important ally of the United States and the West in general as a non-NATO member, is eager to replace Russian natural resources on European markets with its own exports. As we know very well, Europe relies on LNG and natural gas, and without them, its industries face a steep downward spiral which has already begun without a doubt. Replacing Russian gas with Qatari natural gas will not only potentially deal a small but still quite noticeable blow to Russian economy, but also it will strengthen European energy security and it will benefit its Middle Eastern ally, Qatar. The construction of $1 billion Qatar-Turkiye natural gas pipeline has been a project that Qatar tried to push for years, for over a decade actually. In 2009, Qatar proposed to run a natural gas pipeline through Syria and through Turkey to Europe. At that time, Assad was against it, and so it never happened. But in 2022, Le Monde published an article titled "The Arab Gas Pipeline Project Makes It Possible to Bypass Russia and to Avoid the Long LNG Tanker Journey from Qatar." In the article, Le Monde reported, EU Internal Market Commissioner Thierry Breton called on major energy companies to focus on increasing their supply following their public call to restrict consumption. The request reflects the need to seek attention, to seek new gas resources that are not too far from the European market, when the closest historical fields, the North Sea and Algeria, are approaching their production peak. Linking the world's largest field, the North Dome, that is located in Qatar, to the world's largest consumer market, Europe, has been one of the main goals for the EU for years. Launching a major Euro-Arab gas pipeline project means increasing Europe's energy security. The Arab gas pipeline project makes it possible to bypass Russia from the south and also to avoid the long journey of LNG tankers from Qatar via the Suez Canal or around the African continent. Before the war in Syria that began in 2011, two competing pipeline projects were put forward, one by Qatar and the other one by Iran, and they aimed to transport gas to Europe through Syria. Qatar's plans were first mentioned in 2009, with one proposed route to Turkey was via Saudi Arabia, Jordan, and Syria. And another route was through Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and Iran. Qatar's plan put Turkey in a very advantageous spot. So from that perspective, it is not at all surprising that Erdogan played such a crucial role in enabling HTS and other rebranded jihadi groups to succeed in Syria. The gas field that is located 3,000 meters below the floor of the Persian Gulf is the largest natural gas field in the entire world. Iran owns about 1/3 of it, and Qatar owns about 2/3 of the natural resources. But it can't really capitalize on its resources fully because Qatar relies on tankers to deliver them to other countries, and so this makes its gas more expensive than Russia's. Bashar al-Assad did not support the construction of Qatar-Turkiye pipeline that would provide Europe with an opportunity to replace Russian natural gas. However, he did support the construction of the pipeline through Iran. Assad signed off on the Iranian plan in 2012, and it was due to be completed in 2016, but as we know, it was delayed because of the Arab Spring and then the beginning of the war in Syria. Following the tragic events of the past couple of days that actually enabled a terrorist organization to take control of Syria, and the whitewashing of radical jihadists who, with the help of Turkey, Israel, and the United States, took over Syria, it is fair to ask who will benefit the most from such events. One thing is clear, it's not going to be the Syrian population that has been starving under Western sanctions since 2011. After all, the world has been watching them suffer with a shocking indifference to their suffering for over a decade, and it didn't lift a finger to help millions of Syrians gain access to critical health care and even humanitarian aid that was banned by the Caesar Act that was signed into law by President Trump, by the way. Many countries that supported or opposed the dirty war against Syria and against Assad specifically had links to the pipeline plans. For example, it is believed that Qatar funded anti-Assad rebel groups by $3 billion between 2011 and 2013. Saudi Arabia didn't stand on the sidelines either. It has also been accused of funding the terrorist group. Turkey has been helping and training jihadists as well, including HTC, that is currently the de facto authority in Syria. And as you would expect, there are more actors involved. Thanks for watching. I hope this quick video was informative and interesting. I hope that it also helped you put things in perspective and learn more about the tragedy that has been unfolding in front of our eyes for over a decade. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Comment below and let me know whether you would like to learn more about this topic. If you would like to see more videos similar to this one, I would love to hear from you as always. Thanks for watching, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you back here soon. Take care.